The drama is beyond real, and we cannot wait to start talking about it. Plus, we have Daniel in the studio. This is what happens at the Abbey.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Ooh, I love when they do the lights.
I know, it's my favorite thing.
I do know this song. I do know this song. I love this song.
Yeah, we just need a naked guy here.
Hey everyone, welcome to What Happens at the Abbey. We are so excited for you guys to join us. We have an incredible panel. Plus, Daniel is here in the studio with his gorgeous hair.
Hey,
yes. So we're just gonna get started because this episode was absolutely crazy. I am Serio. You can follow me on Twitter at Serio, and I'm with Paige. Where can they find you?
And I'm Paige Bach, and I'm at Paige Kelly Bach on all social media except Snapchat. Don't do it.
I don't do it either.
I
It's
don't.
Very,
I gave up.
No, it's very confusing. It is.
Too much.
Secretly.
It is too much. Hey, everybody. I'm Matt Marr. You can find me at mattmarr.tv or at the Matt Marr.
Perfect.
Hi guys, and I am Guinwa Zeineddine. You can find all of my social media links on my website, guinwaz.com.
So professional.
Daniel, where can
Daniel,
they find
yes.
you?
Tell
Hi,
us.
I'm Dan Eid, and you can find me at the Dan Eid Show on Twitter.
That's great. But what's your address? That's what we wanted to know. I'm kidding. Don't
Where
say
can
that.
we
Don't
really
say
find
Don't
you?
say
Yeah,
that.
where
Don't
can
say
Beverly
that.
Hills.
Perfect. With Ashley. Love it. Thanks so much for coming on the show,
Yay.
Daniel. We
Thank
really do appreciate it. So this episode, guys, was absolutely drama-filled to the core. And honestly, when we were halfway through, I thought like that was the highest
That
it
was
could
the half.
go.
I could needed a
But-
break.
I mean, not at all. We're just gonna.
My eye twitches because of the show.
Yeah, I know. And you
deal.
were so Daniel, you were so good because like you were so calm, or you just weren't there. Which
I
was,
loved
like,
it.
perfect.
You're always in the background laughing. Like I can see
Yes.
in the background laughing. He's in his own world.
Sometimes it's like I feel like I'm like watching a movie. I'm like, it's got the popcorn. I'm just like, I try to like stay like kind of when everyone gets crazy. I try to like be a little bit disconnected. I'm like, oh my gosh, just like everyone's drunk. Just try to stay out of the drama and try to have fun.
Yeah, like your little side comments, you'd be like, did this really happen? Or like, are we
Did
like
Kyle
I know,
really say
it's
that?
so-
in
Yeah.
our own
Yeah.
world?
I
But
love it.
we'll start with Palm Springs when you guys were at David Cooley's house.
Yes. Yes,
And
yes, yes.
you decided to just jump Chelsea, right? Was that something? Did someone dare you to push her into the pool, or was that?
Yeah, I wanna know what's
all-
going through your
Was that
mind.
all Daniel?
This is what I'm thinking. I remember like the last episode we were at Ashley's house,
Yes.
and Chelsea says that I'm like a 5-year-old in a not so grown man's body.
Yes.
That
you have
kind
to
of
get her
hurt.
back.
That kind of
Oh, okay.
I was
okay.
like,
I always thought you and Chelsea were friends, though.
You know,
Am I?
I am now.
Oh,
like,
okay.
but the thing is, Chelsea was a new manager trainee,
Okay.
and sometimes like when you first meet people, like you have like a bad first impression, and usually like sometimes like you realize that you get along with people after
Sure.
you don't, and that happens so much. I wasn't surprised that we started getting along eventually. So.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's-
But I mean, at this point, I'm like, I'm not mad at her, but I'm like, I want to, get her back. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Totally.
sure.
I mean, she was a good sport. I think she was a
Well-
little upset. I mean, if I was in full hair and makeup,
But I
Please don't do that
also,
to me.
I feel like Chelsea also just sometimes, I mean, what I picked up this episode is sometimes just says things, she just goes above and beyond what she even started off wanting to say.
So many of us do.
Yeah, no, that's true.
but can we
That's very
talk
true.
about the photo shoot? How was that for you?
That is the biggest bottle of water I've ever seen.
You gotta
like,
stay hydrated on.
Are you like on a protein cleanse or
You
something?
gotta maintain your hair. You gotta maintain everything.
Because
I know, 'cause
Hydrated.
the
I mean-
hair
Especially the hair.
I mean
The
this with
hair
all love.
shines with
The hair.
hydration.
You're you're a
I was
very
trying
fit
to-
man, but usually guys like Billy are doing like the big water.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, are you bulking
I
up?
just like to drink water. I
Because don't
know.
buckle up. Yeah, I
Wants
saw
to
you.
be
You
like-
look good.
We're
I
all
saw
like
you in the
stepping
swimsuit.
on. We're all stepping on Daniel, guys.
I
Like
know.
you just compared him to Billy. Like
It's
earlier.
okay.
compared him
Everyone
to-
compares me to
No, I mean like I'm
no.
trying to validate. I'm like I saw you in the
Yeah,
swim,
I know.
and I was like, I mean, you were sitting right by me, we were watching, so I didn't want to look at you, but I was like, dang, you look pretty good with your shirt off. So
Thank
you don't
you.
need to bulk up. That's
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying.
It's
Like,
hard because I'm standing next to Kyle, and then obviously there's
No.
Billy.
No,
and
you are enough.
No,
You're
you know
good.
what?
You're enough.
Billy, like has crazy abs, but he's huge. He is
is, yeah.
really
He's
That's
too
huge.
big.
Paige's man, though.
Like-
Just giving him
Yeah.
a shout out.
Yeah.
I really.
She wants to fill in your
touch your
abs so
abs.
much.
Daniel's on the show. I'm so sorry.
I'll touch yours
I know
too.
you wanted Kyle in the beginning, and I was in your place.
No,
But
stop.
No,
it's
stop.
okay. I know that's how my life has always been.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Go for it.
Were the truffles good?
You know what?
They looked good.
I'm so
alright.
glad you brought that
Like,
up.
will she do? No, because Matt's
There we go.
reaction to when she said that, like, she wanted to build her truffle business, like, was the best thing that I have ever seen.
I just
You know-
felt like she could have said, I just was really been working on my neighborhood lemonade thing.
I know,
Lemonade.
seriously.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Like they were pretty good, but
Are
like
they
I think the whole
business-worthy?
experience was just not fun. Like business worthy.
Like, for her to
Man,
take it to the next level.
It depends. Like if she's friends, if she like goes to the country club and just like, slains them there, I'm sure.
Right.
People would feel bad. And, like,
We haven't heard about them
fire.
anymore.
We
so
haven't heard.
I'm
I feel like
saying
that
no.
was just one.
I don't know. Like I don't really talk to her that much.
Yeah.
Like if I don't have to.
I
Nothing
wouldn't guess.
against her. Nothing against her.
Who-
I just.
Who do you talk to now still from the
Ooh,
show a lot?
yeah.
I'm trying to get
That's a good
inside info.
question.
I
I'm
am.
really good friends with Franklin. I'm friends with Kyle, and I've worked with Murray. Me and Murray started together, and I've known him for so long. And Corey, like when he started like a few years ago. It seems like he just started, but he really started a few years ago. And I remember when he first started, he started as a bartender, and I was like, gave him the silent treatment because I was just like, this guy just comes in and gets the bartending job. I'm like,
Yeah.
so that's kind of what I do to the bartenders. I kind of give them the silent treatment, like, you just got a nice job. I'm like,
Yeah.
because I want that job.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I've been here forever, but whatever, it's all
Whatever.
cool. Like, eventually, like, Corey passed my tests. I
Yeah.
work for him, and he's
Glad he
he's really
did.
cool. He's a really nice guy. But
So,
yeah, and like there's so
Franklin-
many people.
But-
Closest friend?
Yeah, you said you were friends with Franklin. I want to talk about that.
Yeah,
we're gonna
did.
talk. I'm just
Franklin
gonna dive
is
into
like, he's like 0 to 60.
0
like,
to 60 for all
seconds.
these new characters, and we're just gonna start talking about the drama because we all have something to
Yes.
say
About the new characters.
Aaron, Franklin, Chris.
Chris.
Who
Yeah.
Chris.
do you think
I don't even
you
remember
are?
Chris.
Yeah, you
Chris.
don't need to
So,
remember him.
The
Let's-
whale.
Let's just
The
whale
whale
guy.
guy.
Oh,
The
that
whale watches
person.
that person.
I didn't even want to say that, but
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
so we're just
happened.
gonna start with that. Franklin, he's the new guy,
Yeah.
and he just rubbed Brandy the wrong way, which wasn't necessarily like addressed.
I
Nothing
don't think
was
it's
said.
hard to rub Brandy the wrong way.
I didn't get along with Brandy for the longest time when we worked together forever.
Yeah.
I didn't
She
think I was
just-
there. And then eventually, like after years, we
Yeah.
got along. Years.
She
years.
seems like a no new friend.
But she's
vibe.
really
Yes.
nice.
She likes to stick to her.
And the
Yeah.
people that she's friends with, she's very loyal to. And,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
people, and her friends, I have nothing but best things to say about her. So.
Yeah, and like Elizabeth said, just some people, their vibes just don't work together,
Exactly.
and that was the case. But
Also, I just feel like if it's a picture for the business,
Yeah.
like just suck it up and take
Exactly.
a picture with the guy. Like you don't have to talk about it. Like he doesn't have to be your friend. You don't have to give him any attention. But like,
know.
come on.
Was
No,
she doing it?
I think it's just these egos, man. Everyone's got these big, I saw everyone has like an ego of some sort, and like, like when I first started working at the Abbey, I had so many people hating me. Like,
I believe
still
that.
do.
Do,
Whatever.
I find it really hard to hate you.
now I'm sorry, Gay DD. Now I know who you look like to me. You look like Jason Lewis, the guy from Sex and the City.
Jason Lewis,
Right? The one that Miranda
I'm gonna
did.
Google it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
I
Google
think
it.
one of our coworkers was a guy in Sex and the
Y'all
City.
know who
His
Jason?
name's,
I don't.
But
I mean, I
Y'all
feel
know
like
Jason
I'm gonna
Lewis.
know like face recognition.
let me see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you get
you
pictures?
His eyes
do.
out
Yeah.
the back.
He's hot.
He's like the one that's supposed to be the hottest
is
one.
Miranda.
character's name or
No,
actor's
what's her name?
Oh, okay.
Him.
Yeah, that's who you look like to me.
That is who
Sorry,
you look
Gay
like.
DD.
You're welcome.
Jason
well-
Lewis, remember it. Take it with
What do
you.
you have to say?
I was
Wherever
going to
you go.
ask about, we were
Franklin?
talking about Franklin.
Yeah.
I felt
Kiwa
like,
has a lot to say.
Yeah, like Franklin, I can be your new friend. Like I felt so bad for him.
I did not.
When he was
no,
crying.
I
Yeah,
did not.
No, I was gonna cry seeing him cry. Like
I want to hug him.
yeah.
I didn't know, like, I think, I didn't really, was Brandy that rude? I didn't get that.
To be honest, I didn't either. I didn't.
You missed it when you were taking notes.
No, but like,
Daniel's calling me out.
I just felt like,
It's okay.
okay, first of all, I have a
Go
note
for
for
it.
the producers because I'm sure they're watching us. But for the producers, I'm like, learn how to edit the show a little bit better because he came out of nowhere. And so
did.
it was like, you know, when you're having a conversation
No, you're right.
and then like a crazy homeless person starts just yelling at you and
That's
you're
how
like,
he
I'm
actually
trying to
came
talk.
in, though. That's
but that's
really
kind
how
of
it
what
really
I felt
happened.
like Franklin was just a
Yeah.
crazy homeless, just going beeba baba booba and like screaming. And I was like, well, who is this person?
So late. This is so late. People have been drinking so much, and this is at the end. This is after like we're letting loose. This is like a lot of alcohol in.
Oh my
But can I just
gosh.
say, can you guys, I feel like a lot of emotions come from when all of y'all drink together. Can you guys maybe do like a casual wine and beer night?
What
I don't
do you
think
think
they're gonna
about
film the
naked
show.
yoga? What about naked yoga?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that was
That
amazing.
That really
and I
worked
would
for Corey.
definitely yeah,
Really worked.
definitely
He
worked
got
for
real
him.
calm.
Oh my god.
So, anyone else do?
I do
have
have. I do want to ask a
Franklin?
favor of you. Actually, I wanted to see if you could show us one of your modeling faces.
The blue Magnum.
Are you ready?
All right.
Does it? Okay.
All right.
You can only hold it for 1.5 seconds.
I know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
cameras, be ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where am I looking?
Do you want me to give you a countdown?
You can look at Sarah or Matt.
Oh my god.
Look at Matt.
Look at
Yeah.
Matt.
Red, give me a countdown, please.
Okay.
I don't want to get aroused. I'm scared.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, that's pretty smoldering. I felt something tingle, y'all. I'm just saying. That's pretty
I was
good.
actually
Do your
nervous.
eyes hurt? Like, what is it?
Was it so much? Are you exhausted
I
now?
held it for 2 seconds.
He held it for a
Ooh,
little
okay.
bit too long.
That's a big deal.
You
Just
too?
for you, Matt.
Ooh, I think I need a cigarette and I don't even smoke. I'm like,
Oh my god.
You're a funny guy. I just want everyone to know that.
But
Yeah,
going
you are
back to
funny.
Franklin, what I did like about the whole situation is how everybody stood up for Brandy. Like, that was kind of nice.
Yeah.
But I respected how Elizabeth took Franklin. You know what I mean? Like, he's the new guy. If somebody's
Oh.
new coming into like my job,
I'm
I want
glad
to
you
make
put
sure
that.
he's welcome.
I wasn't in the complete
Yeah, where were you?
atmosphere at that time. Like sometimes I had to like just step aside,
Yeah.
and like literally
Oh, I feel
like.
ya.
I mean, why?
This is so uncomfortable.
kidding.
Like, and then eventually I went to bed before everyone else through that night. So I was
Oh,
there for like
smart,
half
smart.
of it. And,
Okay,
and
smart.
I thought everyone else was gonna go to bed too because like after the Elizabeth drama, like
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, I gotta
I'm
get
out.
out of here. And
Yeah.
and I was like, I thought everyone else did too. And then it just kept going apparently until like 4 in the morning.
So if you were there when the whole Franklin and Brandy fight happened, would you have stood up for Franklin
I
since
would've.
he's... You would have? Oh, wow. Okay.
wow.
Well,
I like that.
I feel like we missed something in editing. I feel like I don't know.
I know.
But I'm glad
I
you brought
mean-
that up. I did like what Elizabeth said.
even
Yeah.
though I don't think she even knew what she was getting herself into.
I don't.
She was like, okay, yeah.
I wanted to say, girl, you need to watch this. Like, go back, watch this, then go back in time and give that to your self advice when you were like, even though she had a leg to stand on with Kyle, but I was just where she was telling him like to just calm down and step out of the situation. I was like,
Yeah.
girl, write this down
Yeah, I know.
I read it back to yourself.
and read it back to yourself.
No, that was pretty
Right.
amazing.
But I'm glad you did it. Yeah.
Well, Franklin was then introduced, and then we had Aaron.
Yeah.
Guinwa's gonna
Aaron,
take.
she goes like,
Aaron is a
Ginwa
great
loves
girl.
Aaron.
Oh,
Loves
she has like
her.
no idea.
now.
You want to be friends with her too?
Best friends, you guys.
Aaron is
My kind of girl
so
right there.
ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
She just came
So
out of
is she-
nowhere too, though.
So we're okay.
They're
so,
like dropping these people like
They're
bombs.
dropping-
yeah. So
Shout
were
out
these
Aaron.
They
people?
just
It
explode.
was so confusing.
Were they in the show for again? Producer
worked there
note. I'm
before.
sorry, but take note.
Aaron-
like,
Aaron
I'm
worked with,
glad I'm shading them. But
I worked with Aaron for a
so
few
were
years.
they though filmed Franklin and like Aaron? Had they been in like the 3 episodes before? They just weren't edited in, or was it literally like they showed up?
Aaron showed up with Chris, and then
Right.
Franklin was with our crew.
So-
And
In
then
the
they
photo
just
shoot.
in the photo shoot,
Yeah.
and they
But I
just,
mean, like before, like in the 3
You know
episodes.
what I think
before.
it is I think they
They
all
just-
know each other, even though they haven't appeared on the
Just-
show
just
yet.
like
so
how
there's
I
like
feel like
that
Ashley-
story.
he was hired, yeah, but he was
introduced.
hired and he was new, but like eventually like it. This has been so long since we filmed. It's kind of hard to like
Yeah.
judge.
Yeah, it was a
what's
year
on-
ago.
Yeah, and even like the talks of the pilot was about 2 years ago. Like the pilot was
wow.
like 2 years ago. It's like a long time.
So does Chris still work there?
Oh, we can't say anything.
We can't.
Okay.
We
Ooh,
can't, but
getting,
that's
getting
okay.
the
All right.
getting the tea.
Sorry.
So, but Aaron does work there
She
too.
used to. She doesn't anymore.
Yeah, Aaron doesn't, but I want to know about Chris, that great, wonderful gentleman that we met.
Yeah,
Bama's gonna
I like
find
that
him.
you just have Chris and then Whale with
I
like
think he made a mistake.
I put Chris.
I think he did apologize after that, and
Are we gonna get to see it in like other episodes? Can you
I
say
don't
that?
know because I haven't seen.
Okay.
I haven't
Gotcha.
seen it.
Okay.
Well, let's just talk about Elizabeth
Okay.
and Kim and our thoughts on them and if what we think they're doing is actually going to pan out and if Erin was in the wrong with how she just approached
Well,
them
first
when
of
they
all,
were just
it's none of her business
Yes.
to ask if people are in a
Yes,
relationship
girl.
or not.
No.
That's the
I know
that's the end of the
Erin
day.
like totally is like will just bowl her way in it.
And
like,
she's literally the way she's. I mean, it's shocking to me that I think you said she is a lesbian because she said,
I think
"Are they
she is. I
lesbians?"
think-
I
Like
know,
they were
she said it
dirty or something. It
disgusting.
kind of offended me a little bit.
Yeah, she seemed kind of like
maybe
mad
she
at
was
the whole
jealous. I think
situation.
she was probably just jealous of them of their
Does
relationship.
she
Like
like
embarrassed.
one
Like
of
she was
them?
like, "What? Where's my girl?" You know, like
Oh.
I don't
mean,
know.
I'm always a little jealous if I see two dudes making out in the pool just because that looks fun. But still, I don't need to call them out.
yeah.
Are you dating?
Yes.
Do you walk into
Are
the
you
party?
gay people? I hate you. Like, what? No. No.
Are you gay? Are you gay?
Oh my
Are you
gosh!
gay?
Yeah, and then she started clapping her hands like at Elizabeth and Kim, and then they I think they left and they wanted to kind of just have their own
Yeah,
space, and
yeah.
then she follows them back. Like it's like oh.
Elizabeth
I know.
did
Why was she
handle it pretty
following
well
them?
though.
Elizabeth
She
like
did. I
won
thought-
me over because you know
Yes,
She's
absolutely.
real.
last episode I was a little like, okay, I get why you're upset, but woo. But this she was much
everyone
more
has that
level-headed.
moment.
Like I thought honestly,
Let me,
when
let me tell you something. When
Oh.
that or we didn't get to that part yet.
Oh.
No, we didn't get to that part yet.
You can
you,
still
no,
share
I don't want you to forget it. Spill it.
I was gonna say when that whole whale thing
Oh,
happened,
that's
Yeah.
the next part. So
That's
you
the
can
next
totally
part. Good
talk about
segue,
it.
Daniel.
Yeah, good segue.
Good segue.
Go for it.
it was even more like it was probably like 3 times more dramatic than it was.
So
It
did,
was
did she?
like-
Because I was gonna say she didn't.
It was
Elizabeth seemed to
way
handle
more.
it pretty well.
like
Did she
I-
rage
she
out?
outsized too.
like,
a
that
couple
was
of
like the
times.
light version, I think. Like
Because she said at the beginning, what did she say? She said she has like I'm
you know,
looking up.
sometimes you
She
know
said she has rage blackouts.
yeah.
Did she have one? And we just Elizabeth.
I don't know. I think maybe a little bit. Sure there was a moment like, and I think maybe like, you know, like maybe like they were being a little bit nice to her because, you know, it's at some point you don't want to like show people at their lowest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Continually.
And it comes to a point. It hits the
There's
ceiling,
good
or
TV,
you know,
and then
like
it's just mean.
Yeah.
let's just be nice. You know, I gotta thank the show because you know they're looking out for us. So.
Yeah.
I wish.
Well-
I think she had a right though to be upset. This one.
Yeah, because another person was just airdropped into them because Chris just came creeping around the corner like.
Glad it's not Vietnam. It's airdrop.
No, I'm so serious because out of nowhere,
Is
it
that
was
because
like,
he's Asian?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh
That was Daniel.
No.
Daniel's views does
Don't
not
put it on
reflect the
us.
views of
I
AfterBuzz
didn't
TV.
know
Everybody.
what you said Vietnam.
No, I just meant like that's what. Oh wow.
my gosh.
I didn't know. I used.
It's okay.
I'm not
It's out
gonna use
there.
that term.
It's done.
Sorry.
He just popped his way in there,
Don't
and
worry
it
about
was
it,
like
Daniel.
Sorry.
you just
Teasing.
saw everyone, and then he just like sides his way in, and he's like,
He did.
stop talking to
He
the
like
whale.
he
who
like
even-
literally just crept in and was like,
Yeah, like,
"Well,"
who are
and
you?
then walked away.
And Elizabeth even looked like so thrown off. That's why I feel like she was like, "What? Like,
It was
who
really
are,
out
who
of
are
like.
you
It
first
was
of
just
all?"
like.
It is.
But the thing was, I think like there was like. You know, it's a small town, West Hollywood, and
Yes.
like a lot of the
Boy,
times there's
you
beefs.
said that, girl.
And there are beefs. Like you know, we've all known each other for years. You know,
Yeah.
like and Elizabeth, she's like you know hadn't been here as long as some of the rest of us, but she's also been like in Hollywood for you know knows a lot of people. It's a small
Yeah.
world, you know, and there are like these beefs that now that I think about it, like there are like the reason why maybe Erin, there's probably some things that happened in the past, kind of like Corey and Murray's relationship. You know, like
Yeah.
it kind of comes their relationship comes in like after all this craziness, and you kind of see it like in like
In
this
its current
stage
state, yeah.
The late
that it's
stages,
in
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what the show is. It shows us in the stage we're in right now, and sometimes it's hard to like really like make everything make sense for the viewers because it's like this is happening right now, and
Well, they're
it's
getting
like
the
they
highlights,
They got to get
not
it
the-
all in, and the, you know it's like you can't.
Yeah.
There's all this stuff that
That's
happens.
why you just gotta have multiple seasons, right?
Exactly.
So many seasons for us all.
Well, and then
because-
why? Hopefully, people are watching the show
Because
you're
goodness.
filling in the dots.
I know,
or connecting
and I
the
love
dots.
it.
I don't know.
No, you
I
really
No, I
are.
enjoy
it's
it.
Really,
Yeah.
it's really refreshing and nice. But I liked how Kyle
Stood up for Elizabeth.
No, I was
What?
going to say something and then I was like, I don't even know if I want to say it.
You just went.
I was just going to say you are a lot nicer in person. Like on the show, I was like, I didn't know. But on the show, I didn't
really
know
sure.
how I would get along with you. And I'm
Well,
like, I really enjoy you.
I think sometimes I'm misunderstood.
You know what?
Yeah.
I agree with that because I think what
Yeah.
you just said about how things have to be highlights and because it, like in the first 2 episodes, I just kind of thought you were high all the time or something, but you were
Yeah,
funny.
it's not that you
but
weren't
now
nice,
that
I
I
was just
see
like, I
you,
don't know.
like it's like they were only showing like. They didn't show up like the build up to your jokes. Like you're very funny.
You are
I know, and
very
as I'm
funny.
listening to you, like you're a very funny guy.
Thank
and
you.
I
You're
just
making me cry.
and I don't think don't cry, just
But it also makes a lot of sense to me now too that we haven't seen like we haven't gotten to know like a huge part of your personality because you just avoid the drama, which I love.
know, but
it's like
it's
my
No, but
favorite
you have
thing.
to like be in it. You know?
Sometimes,
You have
yeah.
to-
Do people
yeah,
though go and talk to you though because you're the nice
they're
guy?
your family, you know, they're your work, your
Yeah.
people, you know, you gotta like, you know, even though sometimes you want to just be like, I'm gonna watch this train wreck go down, and sometimes I do, you know, but
But that was-
sometimes you gotta like try to like be there, you know.
Do they
Yeah.
ever come to you for advice?
Oh.
No.
Not really.
I feel like you guys should, though.
I like feel like after meeting you, I'm getting like mad at all the times when people pick on you. I'm like,
I
that's
know.
not fair.
Oh,
He's
it's
never
okay.
done anything to anyone.
It's okay. I'm sure I ask for it. Just being me.
I know, but
No,
you're
I think
like,
you're
Really
genuine.
good sport.
You are.
Yeah, you are
You're
genuine.
just
He is.
like,
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm totally going to name drop actually because
Have
I
good karma.
texted Marissa and I was like, oh, we're doing the show tonight and Daniel's on. And she texted back. She's like, he's so genuine.
Oh, I love
That's
Marissa.
what she said.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
You
yeah.
are
so
really
sweet.
genuine.
That's true.
Thank you.
But you keep saying how you guys are like a family, and I noticed that the next
A dysfunctional
morning.
family.
Yeah.
Not
Oh.
just like a
Just
perfect
sounds
No.
like that.
No. But the next morning, when you guys were all at the table together and you were talking, it was definitely dysfunctional because Kyle started to open his mouth and
Oh,
created
Kyle.
even more. This is what I'm talking about. How I thought like the drama was at
a bad
the.
I have mixed feelings about Kyle.
Let me tell you something about Kyle. Like, all right, like it started off with the laptop. You know, Marissa's playing these games with Kyle's like head and his emotion. He's a guy. You know, we're just kind of like 1-2. You know, and she's playing these laptop games with him, like on again, off again, and then everyone kind of saw Ashley and like, you know, she wasn't very nice to me, and everyone was kind of like yeah, like you're not being very nice, Ashley, you know, like, and so I think like Kyle like saw that and he's just like, well, whatever, fuck Ashley, when Kyle and Ashley were in the room together and she was checking her emails,
Yes.
Kyle walks in on her when she's literally looking up one of those Instagram memes, and the meme says, you cannot be friends with someone who wants your life. I'm like, who just hangs out in their room and stares at
And a
the
meme
tablet
that
that says, and she's like, I'm just looking over some emails. So like, who are you sending it to someone or someone sending it to you? Like, first of all, what kind of quote is that?
Yeah.
Like,
Very random.
maybe
Yeah.
something positive would be cool, like beautiful destinations lead to what, I don't know, but
It's just interesting.
but so Kyle, I think Kyle read that and then he just kind of just said what was not already on
He
her
just
mind.
kinda dug in.
And it kind of makes him a little bit. But you know, he's playing. You know, it takes two to tango. You know, like he's definitely playing some games too. Like, and you know,
Baby, he seems. But honestly, though, like I think he seems a bit more manipulative though than Marissa, and I know I do
Yeah,
like
he
Marissa a lot.
is.
But
He
I know we
is.
had the laptop thing.
but he had to do what he had to do to get Marissa. You know what I mean?
But he also
like Marissa-
calls women pizza, so it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
I
hard to
know.
a little bit feel sorry for the guy.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That said, I want to touch his abs.
But also,
But I think also he's like an undercover nice guy. Like,
He's actually really nice. Like,
Like-
when the whole situation with
that.
Elizabeth and he stood up for her, I
Oh.
was like,
And
I'm glad you brought that
and
back up. That was great.
I
I
know
love that
like
moment.
stories, like, and I've been working with him for years, and I've known some stories like stuff he's done, and you're just like, he doesn't really talk about it, but it's just kind of like, wow, like that's really cool. You know, it's like you just want to. It's after you
Marissa
get to
said
know
the
him.
same thing.
Yeah, and
she mentioned the
But
sunglasses.
and it's
last-
true, and it's true at the
episode
Abbey.
too.
You sometimes like if you're too nice, people will start thinking like you're gay or something like that. Like seriously, like
So you think it
sometimes-
covers up?
So maybe I don't know. You know, I don't know. Like because I remember like when I first started, I was like super like just. It was like new, it was exciting, it was fun, and like everyone just thought like I was just having a great time, and then eventually, you know, like I've been there for so many years, it's like it kind of wears off, like any job, you know, like it's still like the number one club. I think it's. I always believed it was the number one club in the world, and no, not the world, the LA.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I think since like I think this is like on
It's
course
always
to be
busy.
number one like in the world. Like I think can get there. Like if it's not
huge.
there already, just
Maybe in the
because-
I don't know. I've never been to Abu
mean,
Dhabi,
it's
but I
just-
hear it's like pumping.
It is.
I mean, okay,
Always
it's
so
it's,
packed.
Oh, yeah.
I would
Yeah.
know.
I feel like it's safe to say it's the most popular club in LA. But
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for
And-
sure.
and-
I'm sure the numbers and just the
and
consistency over the
LA
days.
within the world spectrum is like up there. So
Well, and
Oh,
it's
for sure.
maintained because
So
when I
it's-
moved to LA
it's-
13 years ago, it was I
I
don't
would-
know
I would
Hyde
put it
or
top
Pump or Taco.
top
I don't know the
three.
names.
top 3 in the world.
Taco.
Like I don't even know what other place compares to it.
Yeah, I
honestly.
agree.
Like
It's true.
I agree.
Yeah, I went there yesterday, and it was my first time, and it was super packed. Like, there's literally no place for you to even
She's
move.
like shell shocked. I love it.
Yeah,
you're like
I'm
every
like-
time you
I
talk
was
about
so
it, you're like,
shocked too.
this
Like-
Crazy.
happened.
I know. I wish the Abbey would like get us a
It's
table,
insane.
Lawrence,
gosh.
with bottle service.
I always
would
spotted
love-
Billy. Yeah, I know, right?
on.
Love to
Yeah,
have a
we'll
table
have
there.
we can have a party with the whole.
We'll have a
cast after.
reunion.
When I think of the Abbey,
Abbey.
We'll go to Palm
yeah, we
Springs.
should go to Palm Springs. It was long ago, but like the Abbey was known for their apple martinis, and that's what everybody. I don't even know if
Stop,
they
really?
served. Yes, it was 13 years,
Oh my gosh,
and
I'll have to
everybody
get
went
that
there for the
next
apple
time I
martinis.
go.
I don't even know if they serve them now. That's how old I
I
am.
want to
they?
go and get an apple
What's
martini
that?
now.
Do they still serve apple martinis?
of course.
Oh yeah, they're very good.
Perfect.
They're very. You'll get drunker than
Everything's
sugar.
everything's
Oh, I
super
believe
fresh
that.
there. Like everything's juiced.
Yeah, it's really good.
in-house. Like there's no corn syrup and anything.
good.
It's all like fresh, organic, kind of like our ingredients. So it's really pretty amazing.
David
like,
Cooley, if you're listening, invite
Yeah,
us.
yes,
job, good
please
job.
do.
Just saying.
But let's talk about the whole drama that went down with Ashley and Chelsea and
Yeah.
Kyle and then Billy.
Billy.
Paige's
Oh,
Billy stepped in.
Billy.
Paige,
Paige can talk about
Like-
Billy.
Paige is so excited, Billy.
You,
if you're listening,
you actually giggle when we say things. You just go.
Can we stop
Giggle.
talking about Billy?
no,
I'm right here.
I know, but
But you know what? I got so excited because like the first time I was like, because my thought of the Abbey is, sounds horrible, and I have a boyfriend, so I'm sorry. But but
your
like
truth.
when I think of the Abbey, I think of like naked dancers pretty
Yeah.
much with like
Mhm.
abs.
That's what I
That's
saw
like in my
yesterday.
mind, that's like the Abbey. And so when the show came on and I saw Billy, I was like, that's the Abbey. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Billy, you know? And then I just love how he for so many episodes has just been the abs on the show and hasn't had any words to say. And I was like, why?
His abs
why?
talk.
Today.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
we
why
didn't
is
need
this
words,
happening?
honestly,
Like
it
we
was
go
fine.
to Kyle's house, there's no Billy. So finally when he opens his mouth and he's a nice guy,
So nice.
I was like, yay!
Plays it cool. He plays
Yeah.
it cool.
so
Plays it
so
cool.
happy.
And then
He's
he
kind of
stood
anti-
up for Ashley. I love that.
He's kind of anti-Kyle.
gentleman.
That's kind of how I look at him a little bit.
Anti-Kyle.
Like I know Kyle.
He is Kyle.
We can
I mean, I
think they
feel
can be a
like-
nice guy, but at the same time, like what Kyle did to Chelsea and Ashley, he literally made something up and
Yes.
He
started
didn't
a
really
fight.
make it
Yeah,
up
that-
like that.
No,
Like
we have the tape.
No, he
we
didn't.
I know,
have
but
the
look,
tape.
look
We
at
have
episode.
the tape,
Look,
guys.
He's
I
the
know,
one
but
who
look at
started
episode
it.
3. She's looking at a quote on her computer screen that says, "You cannot have."
Well,
a
first
friend
of all, we
that-
didn't see that.
Yes,
See,
you
so-
did you not watch episode 3?
Oh,
we
wow.
did.
All right,
Did
guys.
it show that meme? Did it show the meme?
You did not watch episode 3.
No, I
It
did.
showed
No, we
the-
did.
Yes.
Oh, we
it said
did.
she's
He's
right,
clearly Team Kyle.
right. No, I'm just telling you.
No,
what
he's
happened.
telling facts. He's telling
I'm
facts.
just
I like
It's
it.
okay.
Facts. This is a no spin zone.
I like
here.
this. There's no alternative facts here at AfterBuzz TV.
Hashtag O'Reilly.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't. See, I mean,
Okay.
yes.
We need
No,
answers,
but what I'm
guys.
saying is, when he walked in Ashley, she was looking at a tablet that said, "You cannot be friends with someone who wants your life." Kyle looks at it. He's a smart guy. Puts 2 and 2 together. Ashley and Chelsea are already kind of at ends. Based off of like.
You know what?
the
I
things
take
we're
it back.
So
You
he
convinced
puts
me.
it
You
out
take it
there.
back.
So he puts it out there because he's friends with Chelsea, like he said, and
does
he's
not
just
like
looking
he's
out.
not the one person putting the stones together. He's like just kind of what.
He's adding fuel to the fire.
like-
He's
But
he
adding
is
wind,
that.
but
Yeah,
he's not like
totally.
he's not.
If
But he
there
didn't
was like
start
a
the fire.
match,
Right.
if there was
Okay.
a match and like a pile of hay, he like just moved them. And,
mean, like,
All right, yeah,
he
he's kind of nudged it and watched.
Okay,
It wasn't
well play,
necessary.
Daniel. You convinced me. Okay.
No,
I got
I'm not
it.
convinced yet.
Oh!
I just think it was not necessary. I mean, like,
Of course, it was not
at
necessary.
all. He just caused this entire drama and like. I mean, I felt bad for Ashley, but also
So
I feel
y'all
bad
make
for
this-
everybody, man. Like, I
y'all
need
make
to
this-
stop.
Honestly, like this is just why I just.
Except for Chris, you love him.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, we love him.
Love him to go away.
I don't know. It's just like Chelsea and Ashley. That
love to
whole
watch him
thing
go.
was just like so much. Like I got Chelsea's
She went
intentions.
on. She went on with like
Oh my gosh.
75% longer than
Thank
she
God
should
for
have.
Murray to kick in and just like completely just.
I know.
Put a damper on that.
Yeah, because at first I was like, okay, I'll split. She didn't need to do it in front of everyone.
Yeah, true.
And then she
Yeah.
just kept going and going.
But you
and
know
we were
what?
having
It's
such a good
kind of
time.
one of those things. Okay, so I've done this. Have you ever had a fight with somebody who's not responding? And you're mad and they're not responding.
Yeah.
So then you're just like, well, what if I throw this at you? And what if I throw this at you? And you're like, come on, give me
It's
something.
literally like a 5-year-old with their parent,
Yeah.
like
No,
when
I
they
know,
want a
but
toy.
she just kept like throwing rude comments about other people. Like even at Billy, like he wasn't even like relevant in the whole situation.
and I also liked how Murray stood up.
I did
I've
too.
never seen Murray
Yes.
like be an adult
He's,
yet.
what did that
and I
line? He said
loved
something
it.
like, "I'm turning my back to you now," or he
It's
said
like,
something.
you're like,
You're
"Fucking
the manager, and
bitch."
you're yeah.
Which that is a great.
It's true.
You know, that's the point that a lot of people don't think about. That when you're a manager, you're never off the clock. You're
Yeah.
always
You can't
representing.
put yourself in that situation.
And hello, come on, you're even on a show that's going to be about the Abbey.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just
needs to promote that.
not. I kind of think we just kind of saw her implode a little bit, and I think
It's good
it's
for
going to go
Brandon.
down here.
Her guy Brandon though.
Where
Oh.
was Kyle
All smiles for
when
him.
everything happened? Did Kyle just leave? Like, I didn't see much of him
Well,
during the
Brandon-
fight.
He's kind of like on the sidelines. It's kind of like, I don't want any part of this.
No, I think he was happy. that
No,
they
I
were
liked it when he was
fighting a
like,
little bit.
actually thinking about it.
I
Yeah, I know. But he's kind of like shy about it because he's kind of embarrassed.
Yeah,
think.
I would be too. I mean, I just caused this entire drama,
Yeah.
but Billy, like, man, you
He is
are-
Hercules.
Seriously, no,
Yeah.
no, such a gentleman.
Yes.
The girl didn't even have to
Get some
defend herself. I
brownie
love
points
that.
No, I
Get me a man who could do that. Like, that's
Billy-
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like. I
We
feel
approve.
like
Okay,
All
you
I'm
guys
gonna
can
say-
you guys can talk about him.
No.
You know what Billy is?
Where I wanna
He's
go.
like, did you ever read those romance novels that are like
I know, he's
paperbacks
like-
and there's
Oh my
like the
God.
drawing
He's
of
like
the guy on the
He-Man.
front?
one of my
Like
friends
Hercules.
does that. He's a model for that, and I literally was just thinking
Yeah,
2
I
seconds
wanna
ago.
do that.
He looks like Billy.
He's Billy.
You
And
guys,
he's-
think
Billy
I,
is
I,
that
you guys
guy.
think I could do romance novels?
You could.
You
I
can.
think you could definitely do like what is it like
feel
the
like you
R.L.
could write
Stein,
them.
Really?
The-
You could write that.
like the R.L. Stein's horror ones, like for young teens. Yeah, you look. Not romance, no, but like the young teen novels that's kind of brooding. Like we don't know if you're the killer or the hero. like
man.
no, like Johnny Depp.
Okay.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Thanks.
that's no. I mean that in a good way.
But
Oh,
Daniel, what's the most romantic thing you've done?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good question.
tell
One time I drove through a blizzard just to see my girl at her college.
That's terrifying.
And there was like semi trucks like driving by.
my
and it was like
gosh.
the snow was like it was like super
Did she know you
dangerous.
were coming, or was it a surprise?
It was a surprise.
Oh, that's sweet.
Did you end up telling her you were about to die for her? Like, this was real?
She's
No?
like, oh my
She's gonna
god,
find
you
out right now.
Oh, that's
I
so
mean-
sweet. She doesn't know.
She knew it was a blizzard, but
Are you,
Hope she's
it was
watching.
she's gonna
very-
call you back.
Oh,
She's gonna want to
shut-
get back
I know
together.
she's-
it was
gonna give a little
like
ring a day.
it was more than like I didn't really me and my friend we were visiting her girl. They both went to the same college too. It's funny, but it was just really intense, man. Oh my gosh, like all the snow was just like
See,
it was like
Johnny Depp
2-3
would do that.
hours.
That's sweet.
That's what I meant.
It's nothing.
Are you now?
It's like a show
Are you
now.
with anyone now?
No, not right now.
Okay. Okay.
Daniel, where are you originally from?
I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay.
No
I
wonder
love
you're
that
so
town.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
you're the
watched
Midwest
that.
thing.
I watched that on your Instagram a couple of times. I'm from Minneapolis. I'm
And
if
I noticed
representing my
I noticed that
business.
you're following me on Instagram.
I am.
Oh.
And because of that,
you got me a
get
shirt.
one of my
So he's
shirts.
a musician.
What?
And
Yes.
Can I follow you now? Do I?
yes, you can get a shirt if you follow me now.
I do.
Oh my God, you get a
And you
shirt,
too, you have to
and
follow
you
me
But
get a
back.
shirt.
I will follow. Will that
Everybody
shirt
follow
fit me?
Daniel,
But
what's your
I got
Instagram?
some on my car. I'll give you
Daniel,
Okay.
what's your Instagram if you want to tell everybody?
It's lit LIT
Lit.
_ Gunflint.
What?
So is that like
I don't know
your
what the heck just
band
Follow
name
happened.
or your
Daniel, get a
music
free
name,
shirt,
or
you
like
guys.
You know, like
Yeah,
I feel like that's
lit.
like kind of a story that's for my book because it's like kind
Okay.
of it's kind of personal.
okay.
I'm following.
Like it's kind of
I follow too.
And so I wanted to ask you because I started following you, and
You are a
my
really hot
origin-
model.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The
that
faces.
blue Magnum works for you.
I mean, I'm telling you, watch Sex in the
a good
City,
photo.
like Jason Lewis. I'm telling you, Jason Lewis.
I'm gonna
Damn,
check that out.
Daniel.
Thank
Damn,
you.
Daniel.
Thank you.
And I'm not
Thank
into
you.
white guys, so that's a compliment for me.
Oh, thanks.
Just saying.
We only find that right now.
That was so
right
good.
now.
That was good.
So, do you write music? Do you
I do,
play
yeah.
out?
Yeah, I
I
just
do.
saw that.
Yeah.
Have you done any shows in LA?
I have not. I just I create with a engineer and
Okay.
like so like I'll go over to his place and we'll I have my vision of it in my head and I'll kind of like hum stuff out on my phone and I'll spend time and we'll create the music and the instrumentals, and I compose all of that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
then
cool.
and then I'll write stuff to it. But lately I've been so just into compositions and just doing beats and stuff. Just kind of trying to get a bunch under my belt right now.
I
And
love
then
that.
I'm gonna start putting some vocals on. You're gonna hear a lot more coming up soon. I'm really excited to.
That's
Do we get to
awesome.
see that on any episode of The Abbey? No?
Can't talk. You'll see.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
well,
no,
I
it,
hope
be
so.
happy.
because I feel like people don't know that side of you.
Yeah.
But his
Yes,
SoundCloud
and do you feel like
is on his page. It's on
Your
his
sound,
Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I started following you.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
you'll post everything? So
Yeah.
you'll post everything on Instagram so we'll know like how to keep up
Oh
with
yeah,
you?
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I have my own website too, and you can stream my music on my website for
Oh,
free.
wow.
what's your website?
It's litgunflint.com.
Litgunflit.com.
Why that name?
Well, okay,
First
like
note, this. Lit.
it's I'll give you like a little bit of the story. That it's like a hiking trail where I'm from in Minnesota.
Okay.
But it goes much deeper than that.
Then that, okay.
Okay.
It goes much deeper than that.
That's awesome.
I can't just tell you all of my secrets.
No.
I need to leave
That's
some stuff.
why. That's
For
why
later.
people
Yeah.
like watching you on TV.
Man of
'cause
mystery.
You're so mysterious.
Wow.
Exactly.
You're walking a good line. I mean, I know we need a prediction soon, but still,
Yeah.
it's so hard on reality TV, I think, because I know several people that have been on it and do it that you're edited to how they want you to be, not necessarily who you are.
Yeah.
And it's been really nice, honestly, to see like a more, because let's be honest, they pose you for the jokester and not the
Yeah.
smartest egg in the bunch and all, and that's
Maybe
not
I'm
the.
not the smartest.
No,
thing.
I think
you
you like
are.
are creative, and
Oh,
so
thanks.
anyway, it's been
Yeah.
cool to be here. For you
Yeah,
to have me
it's
here.
really-
I'm super excited to be here with you guys. Seriously, like
Aw.
I was super excited. Like I was like, this is the highlight of my day for sure.
Aw,
I was
thanks.
like, all right, like just like I was saying to myself before I came, I'm like, all right, we're gonna have a good show.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
saying that to
I
myself.
think it's been a great show. I think
I
everyone
agree.
has
Yeah.
gotten to know you
Yeah.
so much better. Like
Yeah.
Matt was
Producers, I've
saying.
already shaded you. Now I'm shading you. I want more Daniel.
Oh,
Listen to
I
that,
love
producers.
you so much.
Because I know what I'm talking about.
Wait, didn't you like comment on like our first after show ever? Was that you or
I
was
did.
that?
I did.
Okay.
That was not
I
a
saw
fake
that.
account.
Hashtag true fan. Hashtag O'Reilly.
From the
I've been there
beginning.
since the beginning.
I like it.
You gotta say no spin, but he's out now.
That's
True.
so true. Well, I'm gonna say that we should do predictions because we're running a little bit
Okay.
low on time.
Oh, we are, yeah.
Yeah. So
Wait
we're
a minute,
gonna
that's
do.
quick.
I know.
Oh
it
wow,
went
we
by-
still have. Okay.
Yeah.
And no, I know,
here.
Yeah,
but
we've got-
it went by-
Do me another interview another time.
We
Oh,
should.
we will.
Yes.
I'm really digging. We mentioned a reunion, and I think that would
I
be
think if they want to do the reunion,
Perfect.
producers, if they want to do the reunion on the show, this is where they do it.
yes, exactly. So we're gonna do
That'd be super fun.
predictions right now, and you can say whatever you didn't get to say.
Okay.
Go.
Do you want
Oh
to
my
start?
gosh.
You're gonna start.
Can I just say that everything I predicted last episode happened? I mean, we saw Billy and Ashley hooking up together, so yay.
You
I
did.
think that's actually gonna last a little bit longer.
Yes.
I did say that Kyle and Marissa will end up together, and we kind of got to see that a little bit.
Yes.
Corey and Murray
Girls got
are
our
just gonna
predictions
go.
down.
Is that it for prediction?
No, I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
you got like, you
Yeah.
got
Like,
him.
no.
You got
I'm
him.
like analyzing.
This
the
is your
thing.
segment, girl. Live
Let me
it.
tell you, Elizabeth and Kim, I still think they're not gonna end up being together. So now I saw a lot of actions going on in this episode, and Kim was super into Elizabeth, but I think it's just a phase. I actually got somebody sent me a tweet last week. They're like, "Why are you so against Kim and Elizabeth? Why don't you want them to be together?" And I'm like,
Someone
"It's
told
not
me that
that.
too. They
It's just
tweeted me
like-
and they're like,
you're
"Do you
just
know
weighing
like
odds.
lesbian
You're just,
relationships?"
like,
And I'm
looking
like,
at
"No."
what
No,
you feel.
I have nothing against
Yeah.
that.
You're from
Yeah.
Vegas. You do this stuff for a living.
Yeah, people
bet,
should.
yeah.
If you agree with our predictions or not, comment on the YouTube
Yeah, please
comments.
comment and
we'll
let
read
us
them next
know.
week.
We will.
I'll read them
Yeah.
aloud.
We'll read them and be
We'll
like,
read
we
them out
agree
loud.
with you or
Catch
we
me
don't.
outside. Catch
I don't
me
know why I
outside.
said that aggressively. They might be great comments. So
No.
Yes,
Matt,
I
what
was
do
going to
you-
do
How
that.
about that?
I was
Yeah.
going to say, catch me outside. I don't want to use it.
my predictions are, I mean, we kind of saw in a preview, but I feel like the next episode, they didn't show it, but we've seen like clips. I think Chelsea is going to have hell to pay with her actions, especially with her work, with David
Yeah,
Cooley.
I
With
know.
authority.
I meant it when I said I think this was the beginning of the implosion, and I don't know if this season's going to go well for her. That's my
No,
prediction
I
for
don't
her.
either.
I can see how you think that.
Yeah.
I feel like he's giving you a hint right
I
there.
know.
I know.
Yeah.
So, what are my predictions? I think that Elizabeth and Kim, there's no way. There's just no way it's
Yeah.
gonna work out. Like I don't.
Kim
think,
is very thirsty for it though right
But
now.
Kim is drunk every time
Yeah.
it's happening. Like
Yeah.
generally, any relationship where you're hooking up with someone when you're always drunk is not like a good sign.
True.
So
Yeah.
that's
She
my
holds it
prediction.
together.
with
I
that.
I mean,
She
I've gotten drunk and made out with
She
women,
does-
and that didn't work out well for them.
Like she's like her. She's holding the like. You know. it's
yeah,
like-
but she's like
But you
just
can
being
tell.
sloppy at this point
Yeah,
with like this
it's-
relationship.
She's
It's
a
not
sweetheart,
happening.
It's not
though,
working.
She
no.
is sweet. No, I really enjoyed her. But yeah, this isn't happening, I don't think. And then I think Billy and Ashley might be a thing, so I'm like really excited because I'm kind of hoping
you
to
upset,
see.
though?
No, I
No,
want to
are
see
you
more
not?
of Billy.
What about Lawrence? Did you hear him say that to Brandy's fiance? Like he at the end of the teaser
Ooh,
said.
are they gonna have a baby?
They
I
said she
can't
goes,
ask
I'm
that.
gonna have my baby with like right now.
Yeah.
You know, I was like,
I don't know.
I
I'm
don't know
really
what's gonna
worried
happen
that
with that.
doesn't work out.
No,
Like
I
the
hope so,
Lawrence and
though.
I don't
Brandy
think they'll have
baby.
a. I would love for them to have a
hope
baby,
so.
but I feel like that's something that's gonna be postponed and it's not gonna happen this season.
ooh.
No, I think they're gonna get
Am
pregnant.
I right?
I don't know.
I can't say.
I don't know, but every time I see Brandy, I'm thinking she's already with child, and you guys are always drinking, and I always want to be like, what?
What? Stop
I
it.
don't think so.
Like, stop.
Put it
Stop
down.
it. I realized too. I know we didn't even talk about the Corey and Murray
No,
fight.
I know, and it
We
was
have
just
so much.
This went by so fast.
Corey
So much.
This whole show.
He's a nice guy, but sometimes it's like Corey, just chill.
You know, I'm gonna say this. Sorry, when he said the line about his self-esteem has made me it's
Yes.
affected me so much, and I just want to say, like, to Corey or anybody listening, don't ever put your self-esteem into somebody
Yeah,
else,
no,
because
that's so
once he
true.
said that, I was like, oh, you're doomed to fail already. That just made me sad.
Yeah, because he's not going to give you what you can give yourself.
So predictions, do we think that's going to happen or
We-
no?
I'm-
Like Corey and Murray, do we think they're going to make it?
No, absolutely.
Oh, with
I would, no,
Corey
no,
and
no.
Murray?
I don't think it's
So
healthy.
I'm just gonna say one
They're
thing
gonna
because they're
stay
giving us
together.
Sorry, I
five.
took us
They're
off the
giving us
rails.
5 more minutes.
Yeah.
They said so. We have
Okay.
10 minutes now.
Okay,
Okay, great.
awesome.
Because Daniel's so good.
Yes. So much.
Because of Daniel.
It's because of Daniel.
I just want to say that I felt like Corey and Murray in this episode, because they didn't have the pressure of maybe like being in a relationship. They were more fun and like outgoing.
individually.
Yeah, individually.
I agree with that.
They've gone through some ups and downs already.
Yeah, but
So-
I feel like it's like I don't know them, but just like seeing it visually, it's like I feel like they feel pressured with the whole relationship thing. So just
Well,
They're better off separated.
Also, I feel
or
like,
they need to not put so much.
Yeah.
Sometimes
They need-
two
they need
people that are
chaperones.
great
They need a
individually are not
chaperone.
great
Yeah.
together.
You know, honestly,
What were you gonna say?
I think-
That's a tweetable.
That's
Yep.
good, Matt.
I watch Oprah. What were you going to say?
what I wanted to say was, I think it's really hard too, because I think that they've established that they're better off not together at this point in time, or that even if that's not what they've established, they need to be able to try that, and they can't because they're on the same show,
Yeah.
they work at the same place, they have all the same friends, like Corey was saying. So it kind of makes everything more dramatic, and it makes you more upset when you get upset because you feel trapped.
The wound is
Like,
still
they're
raw. They
always
can't let it heal.
together,
Yeah.
And then they can't get apart. They can't give each other space to figure out if they want to be together or not. So it's just in this really messy
That's a good
space right
point.
now.
Yeah.
Where I just feel horrible for both of them. Because I don't think either of them are terrible people.
Because
And
I was
think
thinking
they're
that
both
you just want them
acting
to
out.
go away, go like have a therapist, don't drink for a while. Because I
Yeah.
think
I honestly
Take a break.
They
Yeah.
need to detox for a month with this
for
whole drinking.
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And if they can't have a genuine conversation, like Corey has said about Murray, you just can't talk to him. That may be the case. But also, I think Corey said it, that he just needs to go back to LA, give him some space. They need to have like their private time and then like revisit the whole situation. I ship you guys, whether you're just friends or together, but I just want you to figure it out.
We just want
And,
you to
like,
both be
feel
happy.
good.
Is what
Yeah.
everyone wants.
They're both cute. They both have the same eyebrows. They should have a full life,
Dude,
you know?
To me, like I don't know, like for them, like it's like a dice roll. For me, it's like hey, you could flip a coin if they could be together or not.
I know.
Like,
I want to
have
know
you-
if they're
and
still
have you
together right
seen
now, but
them
you can't
have,
tell
like,
us.
Happy time, like good times together. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes this naturally like people's condition is to like remember like the one negative time
Sure.
for over like 10 positive
Yeah.
moments. So
Oh, yeah.
How
You know,
long have
this-
they been dating for?
Yeah.
Do you know?
since Corey's like I'm pretty
Like
sure
2
Murray
years?
got Corey the job and he's been
Really?
here for years.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
for sure.
that's a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
For
So
years.
they have
like,
a lot of history.
like, over 2 years. And
It's a big,
it's
complicated
it's hard for me to
situation.
tell how long everyone's been there. There's like 300 employees there.
Yeah.
And like
Oh.
it took me like 2 years for people to even like know my name.
There's 300 employees at
It's
that.
like
Abbey.
250 or something,
gosh.
and I'm just.
And now the
like,
chapel's open.
I
Well, not on the
know.
show, but in real life.
Uh-huh.
Shoo.
Yeah.
it opens in the show, I think. But and the chapel's a huge success.
Chapel's so much fun.
That would be a good reunion,
I've been
David
there.
Cooley, to have a table service at the chapel. I'm just saying.
Oh, that'd be great. I would take that.
Yeah, I love free
It's
stuff.
a really nice place. Like
Can Billy be our server?
They completely demolished. You know, Here Lounge, right?
Oh, yeah.
They completely demolished it,
did.
and the
Did a lot of stuff at Here Lounge.
the guy who rebuilt it and designed it, his name's Peter. He did such a great job. With,
It's beautiful.
It's like the bar,
not
like,
been
everything's just set up
to
really.
Chapel, yeah.
I kind
The
of prefer
design
it
is
more than
really,
Abbey.
really
Yeah,
nice.
it's like
I wanna go
smaller,
see it.
it's intimate, it's more spacious.
It's really classy design. I mean, like the bar is like this copper. What's that metal, like the Statue of Liberty, where it turns green?
Copper.
Copper, yeah, it has like a copper
yeah.
top bar.
Yeah,
and
'cause
it's-
it'll,
and it's
like, turn-
starting to kind of turn, not quite.
Go
It's
like
really,
on a
really
Friday night at like 8:30 or 9 before it gets too
And enjoy
crowded.
the atmosphere.
Because the
Yeah.
drinks are really good.
Yeah, I've been there, and I
But
really
this bar is really long. It's really magnificent.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's really, really nice.
That's cool.
It's not just like some.
So, do you work at Chapel now or the Abbey?
I work at the Abbey. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like it's like if I were to start working there, it would just be like just so much more. It's like literally a whole nother business.
It is, because the Abbey, I feel like, is very like.
I mean, I do work like tomorrow.
and
Like,
the chapel's
That
more
was
like
there's
jazz.
Tomorrow there's a benefit for the Orlando
jam.
victims.
Really?
Ah.
That David's hosting tomorrow, and I will be working at the chapel for that.
that's so
and,
nice.
and David Cooley's flying out the survivors of the
No
Orlando
way.
victims,
No way.
and he's flying out the owner of the
Pulse
The
nightclub.
Pulse
and there's a charity going on tomorrow. I'm not sure if there's
Can people go to that, or?
I'm pretty sure you can buy some meals for the charity. I'm not sure, they might be sold out, but you can check it out.
Google it,
And,
people, yeah.
And all the money goes straight to the charity to help
Wow.
the
I love
survivors,
that.
victims, and a memorial where the incident occurred.
David Cooley is a great guy.
What
He's done a
time is
lot,
it?
a lot for
Amazing.
the LGBTQ
I
community.
believe it starts around like 7.
7?
But you
I
might
wanna
want to
go.
call. You might want to call
At the chapel?
Call up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would call in and make sure.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
Me
It's
too.
really
I should
amazing.
go
Like,
if
I'm
we
like
can
he does so
try.
much, and he does like every September he hosts a charity he created called Christmas in September. It's like it's a time of year when the kind of children don't really have in hospitals don't really have the attention that they have during like the other holidays like Christmas. So he creates a thing called Christmas in September, and it's just a whole toy drive to kind of let children who are suffering know they're appreciated. And like I was so happy to be a part of it. I get to be a part of it
wanna
every
be a
time.
part of that.
And
know.
there's,
See,
there's
Daniel, we didn't
always
know about
charities,
this
like,
about you.
I did the AIDS bartender auction, and I got to participate in that and help raise money
Oh,
for
fun.
the fund. So there's so much there. They're doing so many great things.
Can I ask you a personal question? If you don't have to answer it, but I'm gonna ask you. I mean, Minnesota's pretty like liberal area, but like coming out here and working at the Abbey, like what has that like changed or broadened your view about LGBT people or open your mind up?
I worked at a bar. I didn't work at a gay bar before I was in Minneapolis, but I worked at this club. It was called Sound Bar, and it was like all kinds of people, and it was from the owners as Prince's associates, like from like his Prince's OG associates and stuff, and he would come to the bar come to the club from time to time, and I've kind of had a big eclectic group of people, and so it's really cool to go there and then go to the Abbey. But once I saw the Abbey, I was just like,
You're just
holy
so
crap!
open-minded.
This is like a video game we're walking into.
Yeah, it is.
Holy crap!
Oh, wow. Well, I want everyone to be able to give a shout out one more time because
We are out of
we're
time
out
this
of
time.
time now. But thank you. I just
Unfortunately.
want to say thank you, Daniel, for
thank
coming
you.
into the
Thanks,
show.
Dan.
Thank you very
And
much.
showing
Yeah.
your
Good
true
having you
self.
here.
It's been amazing. So
Thanks.
Yeah, you did a good job.
yeah,
You did a good job.
really great. So where
Thank
can
you.
they find you again on all social media? Daniel?
Okay, so you can go to my website and check out my music there at litgunflint.com, and then you can check me out on Instagram at lit_gunflint, LIT_GUNFLINT, and my you can check out my Facebook fan page is Daniel Eid, and my last name is spelled EID, Earning Interest Daily, and my Twitter handle is the Dan Eid Show, and so
And it's funny.
yeah.
Perfect. Great. And starting down there, Guinwa, where can they find you?
Awesome. So I feel like I always mention my website. So let me just say like Instagram. For
Say
those of
everything.
you that want to follow me on Instagram, you guys can find me on Guinwa Z. That's GUINWAZ.
Oh, I thought it was
That
more.
was it.
And you can find me. You can listen to my 2 other podcasts, The Dear Maddie Show and TVT Time. All that information is on mattmarr.tv.
And I'm at Paige Kelly Bach on everything.
Again, I'm Sarah Serio. You can follow me at Sarah Serio. For more fun, you can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, though, at @Serio.
Maybe you'll teach Paige and I
Yeah.
Snapchat.
I wasn't expecting the show, so I would have had just one thing for every.
I
platform,
know.
but-
It's a little hard. It's taken all the time.
Yeah.
But thanks again, Daniel, so
Thank
much
you,
for coming
Daniel.
in.
Thank you.
Have a great week, guys.
Thanks.
For tuning
Bye.
in.
Bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.